see. Give me a second. Alright. Why is it not showing up? There we go. Alright. What is up? It is me, your demon hitman. We are playing now one of my all-time favorite games, Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna also go and see. Let's see if I'm gonna try and. Since I'm multi-streaming now, I kind of have to flip back and forth on chat, and the only way I can really do that on my other monitor is using my drawing pen, because I have a drawing tablet for a second screen. But anyway, I was doing a little bit of a test play from my previous play file, and I know I said I was going to install an anti-crash mod, but from what I played thus far, no crashes have actually happened. If it does happen, it happens at the moment. Just installing an anti-mod is just such a pain in the ass. But I haven't experienced any crashing from my test playthrough from my previous file. So I'm gonna play this vanilla. No, should crashings happen, it'll happen. But you know, next part, I'll make sure to install whatever mod, and you know, I'll just bite the bullet and take the time it takes to, you know, install a mod. It's just a pain in the ass for my OCD brain. Actually, no, ADD brain. Bear in mind, I also haven't had dinner yet, so I may put on a brief intermission just so I can get my dinner, and then I'll eat a little bit. I'm making a salmon. Something healthy. So let's start a new game. One of the best openings in video game history. Woo! It's like The Sopranos. I think that's the same, like, drawing for, like, The Sopranos is, Oh, hi, Plasma. Oh, wait for it! Wait for it! Boom! There's Kaiser's Legion, sorry. Then you saw NCR, the guy who just put a bullet and blew that guy's brains out.
War. War never changes.
Ron Perlman!
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived
It's
did
Hell-
so in
it's
great
Hellboy.
underground vaults.
When
they opened,
it's Slade
their
from
inhabitants
Teen
set out
Titans.
across
It's
the ruins
Mr.
of
Lancer.
the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since
Okay, so the narrator calls it Caesar's Legion, but they call it Kaiser's Legion in the game.
The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength.
Like, Kaiser is actually, like, the correct pronunciation, but whatever.
Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
And we all know how that turns out.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face.
You know he's got a monologue
But I
before
ain't a
killing.
fake. Dig. You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Oh yeah, I got that DLC
How
pack.
about that?
That also includes all the
easy there,
DLCs.
Easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
My code name.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
What happened
Now,
over there
I hope
in
you don't
the
mind,
Mojave
but I
Desert
had to
with
go
Benny?
rooting
That's
around
pretty
your
much what happened to
noggin
me
pull all
with
the
by the
bits of lead
Mafia.
out. I take pride in my
But except it
needlework.
was in the back of the head,
You'd
not in
better
the
tell
front.
me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
I'm pretty sure Benny is a mafioso, though, or a mafia boss. Preset. I'm gonna customize. I need to make myself look. I mean, you can't say that Fallout always had the most pretty character models, but take what you can get. mean, of course, this game's art style isn't anime, so they're not good. The characters aren't going to look pretty. I'm going to see if I can at least get close to my character model. You can give yourself anime eyes. Yeah, look at this. You can give yourself anime eyes. The way characters pronounce Caesar indicates if they respect the Legion or not. I think there's some sort of delay in the chat. That's also something I really can't do anything about. YouTube is just really fucky at the moment, and I'm pissed. Because there's no reason it should be, like, doing that. I have a decent connection. All I can ask is that you guys deal with it if you're on YouTube. I swear, I think that's a thing with English-speaking VTubers. The EN curse is real. You can literally give yourself anime eyes in this game. I don't want to give myself a bald cut. Yeah, Fallout doesn't really have the deepest, like, character customization. So this isn't Elden Ring, you know.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore.
Wish I could get the glasses.
Let's
I
see
understand I
if we
can't
can
have
get you on
the
your feet.
demon wings on my head, but...
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. You'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Toggle between run and walk. Strength. Oh, hang on. I think my dinner's coming. Let's see. So I'm a 5 right now. Let's increase our strength just a little bit. Perception. Let's up our charisma. Intelligence. I assume that's, you know, speech. Agility, guns. Cat-like agility. So we don't have a lot more left. I think this is fair. Fair to start out with, anyway. Okay, so now YouTube is connecting. Fine. This is stupid. Yeah, I can go back and forth on OBS prioritizes Twitch, so like the Twitch chat is like shows up there, unless, you know, you prioritize YouTube on OBS. Some people do prefer to use YouTube. So, alright, let's go with it. How do I, there we go.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after...
Push C? I thought you pushed E. Oh, wait, or is that to, oh, I could sell those. Ooh, I got a laser pistol. Definitely need those. I could... Okay, so I could pick that up and repair it if I had the proper resources. If I had the proper repair, let's see. I don't... Tab. No, wait. I don't have my Vault Boy yet. Carton of cigarettes. Empty syringe. I don't want dirty water. Cram? Like Spam. All of this is worth jack all. Have a whole carton of cigarettes! Gotta get any kind of bullet I can take. Alright.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Kick.
House.
House like Mr. House.
Night. Enemy.
Vaporize.
Light. Mother.
Human shield. Oh my god. That's so fucked up. Tantrum. Now that's just... YouTube is open. It says it's good connection. I guess not. I'm like really, like, fucked up right here. You know what? This actually would be a good opportunity to take an intermission, because I actually I haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna get my dinner.
Futuristic rhythm, never on a beat. Any near drum in my eardrum blows me off my seat. You're the unexpected, disconnected time. Let me drink in sleep and think in futuristic rhyme. Must you blow that bum boom boom da da all night through? When you know that da da dee doo bum bum makes me goofy. Futuristic rhythm, dancing till I drop. Never tired, I'm a fire, don't you ever stop.
Alright, we're back. I have some salmon here. Yeah, hi, Tori Amos. Okay, so YouTube is working, and I have it, live. Feel free to go back and forth. Because right now, I'm sorry if I'm feeling like, if I sound passive-aggressive. I'm just really annoyed because, like, I want everyone to be happy. And if YouTube keeps fucking up for people who exclusively watch on YouTube, that will affect viewership. I want to make me happy, and I want to make everybody else happy. So I know I sound kind of passive-aggressive at the moment, so... I've also been dealing with, like, bot-targeted dislikes on my shorts, so, like... And YouTube doesn't want to do shit about it, so... It just feels like fate wants to be unkind to me. This fish is really good. I'm eating Saba. No, I'm just kidding. Pretty sure Saba is supposed to be mackerel. Everyone calls her Mac.
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I'm a fucking hitman.
I ain't given to relying on others for support. I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
I mean, sure, nah.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this?
Rorschach!
Tell me what you see.
I actually see two people about to kiss, but clearly that's not a dialogue option.
Okay. How about this one?
I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. I mean, it actually doesn't look like that, but like...
Last one.
Looks like two people high-fiving. Man, maybe New Vegas isn't as deep as I thought it was. I'm just gonna go with a bearded man.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
I'll take it. But as a hitman, I wanna, you know, prioritize gun use. Make the character a little bit more like me. But we can do that as the game progresses.
I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
That's what happened to me. That's literally what happened to my character. Except I was shot in the back and the head, and not in the front. Like I said before, I am positive, like, Benny is a mafia boss. I'm gonna do that, and then, let's see. A lot of these have upsides and downsides. Critically hit. Let's do critically hit. Built kind of like a hitman.
I guess that about does it. Come with me. I'll see you out.
Oh my god, that's good fish.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Let's go.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be
Sunny
at the
Smiles,
saloon.
waifu
I reckon some
material.
of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
I'm immortal. I'm not gonna activate hardcore mode. It's okay, so I tried this game out before, and, like, it shouldn't crash. I know I said I was going to install an anti-crash mod, but, like, I gave this game a test run earlier, and it had no crashes thus far. I mean, I never actually played it much on my, PC, my new PC, but, like, I feel like it should run alright. I don't want to do any of the DLCs yet, but in past playthroughs, I've accidentally started them. I know how the game works. Let's see. I don't know, let's go with the jumpsuit. Do I have a weapon? I have two laser pistols. I'm not sure why, but... I guess I'll sell one of them. Dead money. It's all the DLCs.
If you're looking for supplies, Chet over at the general store can help you out.
Nothing good here to steal. I don't want to risk anybody trying to kill me, so... Harmonica? What am I gonna do with that? Make music? There's a general store.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. Can do.
Hang on 1 second. All right, I got peas and seconds on the fish. So let's see. I got like a lot of like. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of value in those. Can't sell the canteen. You need the canteen. You take a sip from your trusty Vault 13 canteen. Can't get rid of that. No, I'm not taking something that takes away health. I'll keep the machete, get rid of the knife. broad machete. What's the difference between that and the regular machete? I don't have a regular machete, I don't think. I guess it's just a broad machete. Bobby pin, I need those. I'm gonna get rid of pork and beans, because that, like, literally gives me radiation poisoning.
Another satisfied customer. Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which
so
have
like
the opposite
Bioshock.
effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
It probably answers your question about surplus ammo.
The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own
Okay, so
territory
he's not,
way up northwest,
mafia.
on account of them being enemies with the NCR.
I like the Mad Max type, like, thugs in Fallout.
Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino
And all
in
the
city.
faction,
You won't
the
regret it.
factions and
Word
stuff.
of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
I do like those giant geckos and bugs and stuff, though.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Oh yeah, rosemary really makes, like, salmon taste better.
They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
So drugs, basically. Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna check YouTube for a sec. There we go.
Take it easy now.
It is not worth trying to steal. You can go in the back, right? Oh no, it's marked red. I don't think you want to deal with anybody in Good Springs, because they're nice people, but you don't fuck with people who are nice. So what else can we Tarantula Hawks. Quick save. You know, just in case the game crashes out on me.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Oh my god, I got a salmon bone. Good thing I was able to detect it.
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out. Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
And the NCR are the good guys.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's
the only thing good about Herbert Hoover, I'd say.
Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Archie Bunker is wrong. We do not need another man like Herbert Hoover.
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take
Nowadays,
it off.
people would say we could
Find
use a
bunch
man
of
like
wild ones
Ronald
high up
Reagan
in the
again.
hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to.
Cheyenne, like Wisconsin. I mean, their history, so...
Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done.
I mean,
to you.
Fallout's pretty political
Meet me
anyway,
outside,
so...
behind the saloon.
But yeah, current politics, just stay out of talking about current politics.
Hey there.
Will this guy mind if I steal from here? I want to see. I'm gonna quick save anyway. He doesn't give a shit. Sorry, I need what I need to survive.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them.
Ah, hunting rifle.
Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Oh, she gave me a rifle, but she already has a rifle. Oh, wait, no. What the? I thought she was supposed to give me, like, a...
Everything all right? Until next time.
Okay, so where are those bottled? Oh, there they are. Oh, there we go.
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
I know how to shoot in this game already, but might as well. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, New Vegas's combat is clunky, but I actually like it like that. It gives the game its charm. Gave 3 its charm.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
So, like, stealth. I swear she was supposed to give me a rifle or something.
You're on. Go give them hell.
Whoa, man! Look at that. I love the gore in this game. I know how to use VOTS.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Let's see if there's anything. Got some hide and some eggs. Yeah, of course I did. Well, got... The weathered pistol is really good, though.
Come on!
I get more experience points if I do the tutorials here. Study caravan shotgun. Oh wait, I got it right here. Awesome. Sweet. But I like that pistol, though. It feels...
Come on. Come on.
Is there more? Alright, where are you? Nope. I don't want to kill you.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Get cooking. Third-person mode is actually pretty good for accuracy when using rifles, but if you're using like any other weapons, you want to stick to first person. Wolves. I'll save my action points. Ooh, nice. It's really satisfying to use. That's better. Did you... Let's see if we can,
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion.
Hopefully I won't get striked for
That's
this.
just it. NCR Correctional Facility is now under prisoner control following a successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralarks. The Ultralarks live life in the lab.
It's things like that that make combat in
I'd like to play
3
one of
and
my
New
very
Vegas
favorite
satisfying.
songs for you.
Had to put you down like old Yeller, buddy. Guess I lost some health when one of the coyotes was coming after me. I saw a red. What the? That scorpion ain't doing shit. Was it just clipping on the ground? So somebody was talking about hornets. Fast travel. They don't seem to be putting up much of a fight, though. I feel like if I kill them all, I'll get, like, I'll definitely get more, experience points. Yeah, no, they're worth jack shit. The real game is in the thugs and the big animals. Where... Actually, feels like we have to go here to get some stuff, some ingredients. Yep, there we go. Hang on one sec.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit, sleepless nights.
Yeah, there isn't a lot of people commenting on YouTube.
He melts my foolish heart.
Now, one thing that definitely, like, you know, is the if you click out a game, you get skip song skipping.
Lord knows I'm not a flurry. Will it ever this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
I'm your host, Mr. Jones, and in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. We've got some news for you coming right up. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Moving on. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say that new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the case. More classics coming right up for you. Stay tuned.
Running out of my rifle ammo. This is my rifle. This is my gun. This is for fighting. This is for... What? I think I want some Coke now. Coca-Cola, that is. Oh. The only drug you'll ever hear me talk about doing is weed. So, okay, what do we have to get? Because it keeps taking me to this tree stump over here.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need. I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw it looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
What would you say Fallout is? Is it like retro-futuristic, or is it like just diesel punk?
I moseyed into town.
Because very clearly the robots here are stylized by old 1950s TVs. And Western shows were popular around that time, too. There was, like, Bonanza, there was Sugarfoot.
It's a right peaceful town, and I reckon
there was the Lone Ranger.
Place to settle as any. I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B.
They were like the original crime dramas.
Victor says howdy. Happy trails!
Big Iron!
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to
say.
No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a
slip.
The stranger there among
them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
I love gunslinger ballads.
And he's here to do some business with a
big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of
Texas Red.
Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though.
Yes, I love Marty Robbins.
And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more.
I'm gonna look at a guide because I'm lost as all hell.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around.
I really hope there isn't some sort of glitch here or whatever.
Too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
Xander Room.
Long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the
big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly it was time for them to meet.
This song actually became a really big meme because of this game.
Past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal
Little slip.
When he tried to
Match the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Big iron on his hip.
Yep, there we go. Big iron. Just a ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. So I was just looking at the wrong areas. And get rid of these stupid, like, bug legs. And the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Let's try and do some farming. That is, yeah, boy.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about... Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. The Helios 1 solar power power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Also in the headlines, patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other new video. Now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Yes, why don't you do right? Got a lot of really classic songs. But you know my favorite. Ain't that a kick in the head? That's my favorite crooner song of all time. Probably the best jazz song ever made.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
I feel like I sound like all three of the Rat Pack at the same time. And I don't know how to feel about that, but, like...
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi. Whoa, what's going on?
She plays music for her dog? That's actually really cute. Maybe she sings for him. Yeah, I headcanon that Sunny Smile sings for her dog. Like karaoke's for her dog. Why is Sinatra oh, that's right, he was part of in the Mafia. He also was a heavy alcoholic, from what I recall.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials.
But as a Jersey man, I can't really...
Mine just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on. I had to make sure of your disposition. There's a lot of jumpy folks out there that'll shoot a man as soon as talk to him. Now that we're conversing, though, I can tell you what I know about those caps. There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars. Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps. No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
He must be Texas Red.
This is Mr. New Vegas.
And the game just froze. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. We definitely need to install anti-crash mod. It was working fine before, though. At least I know where to find all of them, though. But I need to keep save scumming for right now. So I feel nothing really too important. We just got the healing powder, and then there's that creepy guy trying to tell us about bottle caps and shit. Malcolm Jones. You can install anti-crash with a new save file, can you? Or with an already used save file, that is. Can you? Why can't I get to the torso? Ha 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 ha! Oh, wow. Let's take this. This might actually be better than the weathered pistol. Oh, so maybe it's a good thing it crashed on me. There's Big Iron. Dude, I love Western ballads. You know, the weathered pistol is more powerful. Maybe it's a good thing it crashed. The game kind of did me a favor. Yeah, this is... So we should probably expect crashes to happen, at least for this playthrough. Holy shit, it was a really good idea. Good thing.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red.
Ghost Rider. Ghost Riders in the Sky is a great ballad.
But the outlaw didn't worry, men to try before day.
This is like a cowboy, like, gunslinger kind of song, and Ghost Riders in the Sky is kind of like that as well.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet.
Okay, wow, that was a very, definitely a good thing this game crashed.
Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew handsome ranger was there was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play.
I do like westerns. I love, you know, revolvers and cowboy hats and acoustic guitars and stuff.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
Yeah, I'm convinced, like, Sunny does karaoke. I'm pretty sure it's karaoke, because it's Japanese. It's not karaoke, it's karaoke. 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 No, karaoke. That's it. Karaoke. And karate is karate. Karate. Karate.
Got it.
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
What do you want?
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas.
He's some trader who decided he'd rather shoot than pay the toll for being in our territory. He's hiding somewhere in town. Would serve these idiots right if me and my guys shot the place up after we got payback on Ringo. Same old shit that's been going on for years. The NCR and Legion are still fighting over Hoover Dam for some reason. Never been there since the NCR.
I'm not gonna help
troops
anybody
all
take over the
it.
city.
Must be pretty important. I've run with some tough gangs.
but I gotta admit, they all got nothing on the Legion. I hear they stick you up on poles and it takes a while to die. I ain't saying I'm afraid of them or nothing, but I'll be staying out of their way.
Oh yeah, so they impale people on poles.
New California Republic. Nothing new about it. Just a bunch of people with money and power pushing everyone else around. They've got troops all over the Mojave, but it's a big desert, so it's pretty easy to avoid them if you want.
Yeah. Hey. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. I'm sure I've got something you like.
Fixing things. Probably need that. There we go, the best jazz song ever made.
Thanks. Looks like our little town got itself dragged in the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of
Song was
town
also
one
in
night and takes the
Goodfellas,
powder
which is
gangers
one of
with
my
him.
favorite movies of all time. So this song definitely like has a
Chain gangs,
place
really.
in my heart.
The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that
I
giving
want to
convicts
use
a bunch
a
of
song
dynamite
like
and
this
blasting
in one of my
powder isn't
writing,
the best
in
idea.
like my
There was a
manga.
big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together.
And
so
then
they
in
could
the
make
anime
trouble.
adaptation,
That's
you
what
can
we're dealing
actually
with
hear the
now.
songs.
All right. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Good Springs. I'd even set you up with a discount. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there. Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
That's Victor.
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Cowboys are anything but cheerful, but I don't think the Wild West was as violent as media makes it out to be. I mean, there was still violence and killing and stuff, and I'm sure there was a gunfight but or every now and then, but like. But because, you know, people are more interested in, like,
some people
that
said
stuff.
Its owner lived here,
that's why
but
Western,
no one knows who it was.
like, Westerns are all full of, like, you know, stuff like that.
Fine by me.
All about moral ambiguity and stuff like that.
Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages
That's why I
to stay
said
in
before,
business.
Westerns in the
Most travelers heading south
50s,
on the
Western
I-15
TV
just
shows
push on
were like
towards
the
Primm,
original crime
unless they're in
dramas.
desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion.
I mean,
over the
Westerns
dam.
are basically a subgenre of crime dramas, so...
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages.
Okay, that's
though.
why they want the Hoover
No
Dam.
idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Yeah, the Legion are terrorists. Hang on, something's on my drawing tablet in the stupid news thing. I don't want to read news. Oh, hi, SMJR, if you're still watching. I can't check YouTube much. I'm very sorry about that. I wanted to make it so I could, like, put them side by side, but, like, I kind of got in a rush to start because I was also cooking dinner alongside starting the stream. I really wanted to just show up for people and, you know, make more content, because for the past few weeks, I've been putting only 2 streams a week. I'm going to try and fix that and make more content. I've been doing shorts and other stuff in the meantime, so I haven't been keeping my hitmates starving for much.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far
That's
larger
right.
than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. Be careful out there.
Yeah, need more, There's actually a mix of a lot of different genres in this game. Jazz and country, because it's the West.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face.
What's
Almost
Trudy
took you for a
doing?
raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you'd care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... Oh, screw this.
Oh, it's that
Lying
guy
just ain't
trying
my
to...
nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now. It started off innocently enough.
I'm gonna...
You didn't show... No. All over the place. Some other than bottles. It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus.
It's kind of creepy how he's just staring at me like that.
It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either. No problem.
Hello. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Be careful out there.
Howdy.
There's Easy Pete.
Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and as many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas
That's close
Red.
enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play? Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
That's why they call her Smiles.
It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw.
I don't want radiation poisoning. I'm not gonna risk it.
Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the Ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Can you say waifu material? Western waifu material. Who says Western games can't have sexy characters?
Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. All the latest news coming your way right now.
Howdy.
NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix.
Let's read these magazines. I bought them magazines.
Told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. Also, a baggage courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. This
game didn't crash. I thought it did. I'm looking at chat.
King Cole reminding us what really matters with love me as though there were no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
There we go.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in. That's inspiring. You may want to keep your optimism to yourself if you try to recruit anyone else. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him. Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over. Sure can. Take the road south.
As soon as I'm done
dealing
with the powder gang.
Prim is the town with the roller coaster, straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who
I trust the NCR.
Off the road, you'll probably
NCR will leave you alone if you just stay on their
stick
good
to the highway
side.
when you can. Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim, can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. The NCR's got an outpost there. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I heard they got troubles lately. I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot.
Yeah, they'll be dead before they even know it.
Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous. The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another.
And
They're
Kaiser's
protecting their own.
Legion.
Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too. Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Ah, yes.
If the lock's too much for you to handle, reading through the magazine might give you the edge you need.
You learn faster in this game than you do in real life.
You'll need those to pick the lock. Be careful, though. Put too much pressure on them, and they'll snap. Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a buyer for the hides.
Meat's
I also
good, but
help
it's
keep the town
radiated.
clear of rat scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so
Rat
wildlife is
scorpions
always
are like the
creeping in.
scariest enemies in Fallout.
I'll be waiting.
Sting and you get, like, radiation poisoned.
When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. Cause that's just enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie.
Ah, I put caps lock on. Let's go to that schoolhouse. See if there's anything useful in that safe.
Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken. I love you. Yes, I do.
That's Doc's house. We'll definitely need... We need to go there anyway, so...
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me.
That's another Dean Martin reference, by the way. You're nobody till somebody loves you. That's a reference to one of his songs.
Where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you? Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
Stim packs.
Sure.
Let's see.
Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about
Can't afford them.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On the silver screen,
I don't think we need the baseball glove.
foolish heart in every single scene.
Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Best to leave a lot of things in the past, right?
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around.
There's actually
town,
a Benny figure coming out later this year.
Your best bet would probably
He's
be
one of my
Trudy,
favorite video
the
game
bartender
villains,
at
so
the
I'm
saloon
wondering
up
if
the
I
road.
should get it.
If anyone saw anything, she'd know.
Even though he's not the main villain of the game. Of course, it's Caesar, or Kaisar. That's the main villain of the game.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. The Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility.
That
The
tumbleweed.
chief scientists at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. Moving on. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly
There's
regained
Schoolhouse.
consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together. Don't you? Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
but you're so warm.
Huh. Should we get the alcohol? What's the worst that can happen besides lose intelligence? I forgot who sings Johnny Guitar. I almost said Connie Francis.
Johnny Guitar.
No, it can't be Connie Francis.
What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind.
It's Peggy Lee.
I know.
That's it. Yeah, there's quite a few Peggy Lee songs, actually.
Like my Johnny. Like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
I know Peggy Lee, though. I like Peggy Lee.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got. You look thirsty.
Ah, Reputation.
Like my Johnny. Like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk. But
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
I want to keep a friendly reputation with Good Springs, because they seem like good people, don't they?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is
Ooh,
normally charged
barter.
for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon? Got a special discount for you after what you've done for us.
Ooh. But you get radiation poisoning.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable
Gecko steak.
object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with
Like,
you.
Fallout actually
Let me have a
makes
word with a few other
dialogue
folks, and I'll see
interesting.
if I can't round up some more
This
members
game
for this militia
and
you're creating.
The
While
Witcher
everyone does own a gun,
and
they can stand to be a
Cyberpunk
little
make
better
dialogue
equipped.
interesting.
The general store probably has
Oh,
what we
and
need in
Persona
stock.
as well.
Be careful out there.
Don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night.
Look at the fuck is that? Is it that scorpion glitching out? Yeah, definitely need a mod. This game is unoptimized as fuck, but it's so good, man.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number
The Kings,
of
Elvis
squatters
guys.
seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the ghetto and called for a mass, quote, return to sender. In other news, word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. Boy, the Mojave wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
You looking to buy some supplies? Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over.
All right.
The town shouldn't get itself mixed into the problem.
All-out war.
Don't mistake that
All
for
out
power talk,
war.
though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for trouble. Can do.
Let's see what we got. We got a got more guns. A revolver would do nicely. A big iron, basically. Got a laser pistol. How much damage is that? And would I get a better damage 5? Probably not that worth it then. E-cell takes the same.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, one in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter.
Silence 22.
After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows.
Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now.
This handsome ranger was about to meet his death. To meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on
Let's
his
sell
hip.
some of this stuff. Sorry, Shet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Looking to sell some.
Can do.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground.
Can do.
Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Another satisfied customer. Take it easy now.
All right. Who else do we have to ask? You know what I'm kind of craving right now, because I was watching videos of? Kind of craving Chili's fried mozzarella. And I just... their fried mozzarella is so fucking good, man. I've been watching videos of people
Howdy.
eating it and cooking with it.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better leave it buried.
And like I said,
Safe.
sorry if I can't read your YouTube comments. I was kind of in a hurry. And the more I keep going back and forth, the more it's gonna, like... You know what? You know what? I think I can probably, I mean, the worst that will happen is that the music will skip, but... Just, you know, this is New Vegas we're talking about. It is unoptimized as all hell. Nobody plays it vanilla, but I was in a rush. And I kind of got, cocky. Because, when I test ran this game, it didn't crash, so... Yeah, there we go. Now I have the two chats side by side on my drawing tablet.
Yup. Yup.
You talk like Big Macintosh. Look, we're gonna get that dynamite.
Howdy. Too dangerous. So. Yup. Thief!
Let's see,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. I've got news for you. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. One more story for you. The Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. And that's the news. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our Brea rode a stranger one fine day.
let's go to that general store.
Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him and
You looking to buy some supplies? I respect the way you've conducted yourself around here. Reminds me of myself in some ways. From now on, you want to buy from Chet's. I'll give you wholesale prices.
I still get discounted prices.
Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red, after Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Let's get some more ammo for the rifle.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy now.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make the play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body
Fucking killed ECP, and people still like me.
Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days.
Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
There's the dreaded crashing. Again. But at least I quick saved. After fucking killing the dynamite guy. Oh man, that's gonna be one for the books. But hey, look at here, it managed to save, managed to save. Alright. Put it 3 for now.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat?
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just to be. You get the idea.
She's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick. Oh, ain't love a kick.
I'm gonna compare my varmint rifle. I've got more
You're listening to Radio New Vegas, your little jukebox in the Mojave wasteland. I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. I've got news for you. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the
looks like
large
Ringo
number
died.
of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, voiced his
Howdy.
displeasure calling him.
Those bastards got Ringo in the end after all. At least he went down fighting. Looting the bodies isn't a priority to me, but you go right on ahead. Until next time.
Turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Boy, the Mojave wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some
Jingle,
nice
jangle,
gals
jingle. That's a
along
great
the way.
song.
Got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along.
Alright, what should we do next?
And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along.
That would be worth it. We should learn to use melee weapons.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
I think there's a tuba in that song. I love jazz, man. Yes, sir, we're going to Prim. We're going to kill Benny. Like I killed the mafia boss that killed me. Not gonna lie, that opening scene gives me kind of PTSD, because literally I got betrayed too by the mafia. Some reason I thought Benny was part of the mafia myself.
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know I've got a new Christmas compilation coming out soon. Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. Whoops, better put on my newsman for the breaker. Rumors persist about a super mutant
You know what Fallout game does have the mafia in it, though? The very first one.
Repeat, do not be below
We'll get to there sometime, maybe.
the bunny slope. Also in the headlines, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters was, as though there were no tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Is it worth getting a 9mm pistol? Cause like it looks like it does very little damage compared to like.
As though there were no tomorrow. Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right.
Oh my god, radiation.
Kiss me as though it were now or never.
Oh,
Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh my darling, love me. Don't ever let me go.
Come on. And I know what to do. Take that, you stupid gecko. Hang on, I gotta take a posture check.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you. And that somebody...
There's the Dean Martin reference.
I love you. This just in. Patrons of the Ultra-Lux are questioning whether it's pricey...
Even though I'm from New Jersey, I myself think Dean Martin is better than Frank. That's kind of a sin to say over here, though. But, you know, people in Ohio, they really eat up Dean Martin. And my bio dad is from Ohio, so
The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself
he
as
loves
the
Dean
King,
Martin.
voiced his displeasure, calling NCR citizens, quote, the devil in disguise. He added he didn't want to see the NCR in the
But, you know, us Jersey men got other great music people,
Hey, where
too.
the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Some convicts from the prison up the road have taken over the town. Everyone inside is either dead or in hiding. What's more, there are 2 tribes of raiders causing trouble in this area as well. You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs. We'd love to, but they don't fall under
Speaking of
NCR
Frank, there's
jurisdiction.
Frank right now.
Even if they did, we're in no shape to protect them.
You know that old commercial with Phil Hartman parodying Frank Sinatra? He was singing a parody of Blue Moon.
We don't have the equipment to take out the convicts. And even if we did, we need some extra hands for backup. You should talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Yeah, I think next time we'll, I think next time we'll have a mod ready. I don't have 5mm. Or 5mm guns.
Without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own.
Somebody here said that Frank is actually kind of a problematic singer. And I tend to agree. He did have a lot of issues related to drinking. He was also in the Mafia, so no doubt he shook down people. Did he kill people? Maybe not, but he definitely shook down people for money, I'm sure.
Somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I look, the moon has no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Blue moon, now I no longer alone.
Let's see, my varmint rifle. Same,
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. All the latest news coming your way right now. NCR Correctional Facility.
Glasses! Now I can make myself look like me.
Successful riot. Locals should avoid anyone who looks like they've done time. In addition, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together. Don't you? And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
I can't blow his head off. Man, that was a waste of ammo. I wanted to blow his head off.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim, youngster, but you might want to rethink your plans. Town's gone to hell. Johnson Nash is my name. Husband to Ruby Nash. Lived in Prim going on 8 years now, thick and thin. I'm a trader primarily, for what it's worth with things like they are. I also run the local Mojave Express outpost. Well, I don't got any work right now, sorry to say. I'll tell you whatever I can. You have a delivery order you can show me? Oh, so you're talking about one of them packages. That job had strange written all over it, but we couldn't turn down the cash. Well, now that you mention it, a few nights back, one of the townies was out scavenging for supplies. He said he saw a fellow with a daisy suit come through with some of them Great Con misfits. They was talking about a chip. Well, for that, your best bet is going to be talking to Deputy Beagle. Since they
Montana
came to town, he was keeping a good bit of notes on him, and he was slinking around Bison Steve when your pretty boy friend came through. He may have heard where they were going. That cowboy robot had us hire 6 couriers. Each was carrying something a little different. Pair of dice, chess piece, that kind of stuff. Last word I have from the office, it looked like payment had been received for the other 5 jobs. Guess it was just your chip that didn't make it. First deadbeat we hired to do the job canceled.
Deadbeat?
Storm from
Oh
the
my
divide
god.
skins him
Gotta
alive.
resist the urge to make a Maury Clypey reference.
Well, that's where you came in.
Wait, no.
I guess I don't have anywhere better to be. Beagle had some notes he was taking while he was eavesdropping around the Potter gangsters. He'll be your best source of information on that subject. Sure, I'll tell you what I know. Don't go getting yourself shot.
So yeah, okay, so next time you guys want to use YouTube instead of Twitch, you definitely can. Looks like YouTube is finally pulling its shit together. It's just starting, I guess it's a starting thing or whatever. Steal a cigarette.
Before the powder, Johnson Nash ran the local store and the Mojave.
Let's quick save. Nobody saw me. Okay, that's not a good idea. Let's save scum.
Howdy.
Quite a town we got.
Howdy.
Howdy.
To the town of our Creel rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip.
And the dreaded crashing came again. You know what? We did get far enough anyway. So I figure, let's just end right now. It's fucking frozen, too. Until next time, hitmates, I'll see you shooting real soon. Bang!